Hey everybody, it's Elise from Artshed. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to do a ring pour. I hope you enjoy the video.
For a ring pour, you want to use a pouring medium that won't give you cells. I'm using our Mont acrylic pouring medium, and I'm mixing them in with our satin acrylics. You could even choose to use our already pre-mixed pouring paints. For this painting, I'll be using cadmium red, orange, medium yellow, and white. To mix my paints, I'll be using plastic cups and some popsicle sticks. To start off, I always like to raise my canvas up off my work surface. I'm placing some plastic cups under each corner of my canvas. This will allow for any excess paint to fall off the edge of my canvas. For this technique, you want to make sure that your paints are slightly on the thicker side than what you would do for other pours. This will give you more of a crisp and more defined ring. It will also help stop your paints from mixing. It is also worth noting to use paints that are not transparent, so make sure you use opaque colours. Again, this will give you more definition when you're pouring. You could also opt to use a heavier bodied acrylic paint, like our Mont Dimension acrylics. I find a good indicator to know when you've got a good consistency of paint is to lift your popsicle stick up out of your cup. You should find that slight peaks should form when your paint falls back into the cup. A good ratio that I find easy to follow is to mix about 1/4 paint to about 3/4 of your pouring medium. I always find that when you finish mixing all your paints, just to double check that they're all around the same consistency. For this technique, you'll need to have an extra cup that you can use to pour all of your colours into. You want to pour these colours in gently, one on top of the other, trying your best to not let them mix together. I find it easiest to pour your paints down the edge of the cup rather than let your paint fall in. Pouring your paint slowly down the edge of your cup will help you give those more defined and crisp rings. Here, I'm just layering my colours, not necessarily in any particular order. Now let's get to pouring. For this, you want to make sure that you have a pretty steady hands and slowly pour your colours out in a circular back and forth motion. This will give you those rings. If you find it difficult to do this part, you could even try using a cup with a spout on it to give you that bit of extra control. Be patient and do this part slowly. This next part is also quite important. Slowly tilt your canvas in a round motion in the same way that your paint is sitting. This will help keep those rings as round as possible. As you can see here, I'm slowly tilting the canvas back and forth in a circular motion until I slowly get to the edges of my canvas. It might be hard to see, but there are a few little air bubbles. If you want to avoid this, try not to shake your paint like I did. Or you could even pre-mix your paints the night before or even a few hours before you want to do your pour and let the air bubbles rise to the surface.
Thanks for watching, and make sure to leave a like if you found this video helpful at all, and subscribe for more similar content. Bye!